Hi, my name is Brittany, and I will be doing my informative speech on ocean pollution. My audience is my brother. Okay. Did you know that 80% of all ocean pollution comes from the land? Ocean pollution is an undesirable state of the natural environment being contaminated with harmful substances such as human activity. I can see how this is true because growing up, I've always seen it happening around me. At the beach, especially when I have seen the most damage being done, even to this very day. Nobody really sees the true consequences of throwing a bottle can out the window or even a plastic bag. In all reality, every piece of garbage being disposed of improperly blows to the ocean in some way or another. Some major effects of ocean pollution come from oil pollution, toxic materials, and trash and other debris. The severity of ocean pollution is taking a long-term effect on the plants and animals living in the water. From plastic bags to pesticides, most of the waste we produce on the land eventually reaches the oceans, either through deliberate dumping or from runoff through drains and the rivers, which is quoted from panda.org Marine Problems. First, I would like to begin with oil pollution. Yearly, there are millions of gallons dumped into the ocean from several sources. This is a serious precaution we need to keep an eye out for. Oil has major effects in both the water and on land. On the lands, day after day, oil is coming from runoff, air pollution, and large ships, such as cruise ships. While oil is in the water, it's creating an even bigger problem amongst the marine animals. Oil on feathers and furs can make an animal not fly or even operate as efficient as they should. It could delay movement and keep them from maintaining their body temperature, or they can keep them from feeding. Oil also clogs the gills of the fish, resulting in suffocation. Not only are fish drowning, the oil also causes major health issues. Some of these causes are blindness, skin irritation, and lung and liver problems. The oil also harms habitats and reproduction rates. The oil washes up on the beaches and it harms the animals' habitats. The effects of oil have long-term health effects on the marine life and the upcoming young. Next, another major form of pollution is toxic materials. One well-known toxin is chemical residues. Yearly, people are putting these fertilizers into their yards and even on agricultural products. They make their way to the ocean sea floor where organisms end up eating them. And who eats these tiny organisms? Fish. And then the food chain continues on. Eventually, the humans catch these fish to be sold to the consumers, like you and I. Toxins build up in the tissues of the people who eat the contaminated fish. And this could lead to illnesses like cancer, as well as reproductive disorders, birth defects, and other long-term health problems, which is quoted by Marine Life. As for the fish, the effects of toxins can cause behavior abnormalities, cancer, lesions, and reproductive changes, and eventually death. This is becoming increasingly more popular in our society today. Once chemicals are in the environment, they can travel for long distances in air and in water, including ocean currents. We need to watch carefully with what we do with chemicals today. Lastly, we today have made the oceans a dumping ground for our waste. Trash and other forms of debris are slowly making their ways to our oceans today, more than in the last couple of years, which is quoted by Carl Sinderman. Illegal dumping is currently taking place more and more, and it is posing as a health risk to much of the marine life. Waste, plastics, cans, and medical waste are floating in the ocean all over in the ocean. Statistical data concludes that 14 billion pounds of ocean pollution waste occur annually all over the world. Mammals are constantly becoming entangled in nets and plastics, which then leads to them drowning. Birds, turtles, and fish are also constantly ingesting plastic particles, for they mistake it for food. Some other health hazards is starvation. This happens when the animals eat the garbage. The garbage or plastic blocks their digestive systems, which causes them to have a painful death. Since the trash is in the ocean, it uses up all of their oxygen. With no oxygen, marine life will slowly die off. Scientists estimated 100 million metric tons of plastic debris in the ocean. In conclusion, ocean pollution is becoming a severe problem. Oil is coming to the water through runoff, large ships, and air pollution, and it is causing major damage to the fish and their habitats. Toxic materials are being ingested by the fish and then ingested by the humans. That alone is causing major health risks to both marine life and humans. And pounds of trash and debris are being poured into the ocean yearly, which is causing increased deaths amongst the mammals in the ocean. Ocean pollution needs to end immediately, or else we will not have any sort of marine life in future generations. As quoted in a Slovakian proverb, pure water is in the world's finest and foremost medicine. That's it. Thank you.